All right, y'all, trade recap. So, I'm not trading live anymore because I was in this trade for 2.5 hours. I made about 240. I want to hold till 300 on each, but let's talk about it. So basically, we're in this big gap on the 2 hour and the 4 hour. So I was like, are we gonna keep going higher? What I wound up doing on accident was closing when we did this IFEG right here. Right here. So I wound up closing here. We still could go up here too. I thought about recording this recap at the end of the day. So yeah, I wound up closing at this IFEG. I think it kind of went up some more before I closed too. I can't remember. I did it on my phone in the gym. How much? I'm thinking either do we just do 300 or 400 ticks on Monday and Friday, or do we do 600 and then, because we got to 350, do 600 on, leave that 600, just keep adjusting like this, like we did, because obviously the days like Friday and Thursday, if you just we're in a gap and we're just pushing higher to go here, that's not it, here to go here, and we get 600 ticks, that's obvious, but days like this where we could go lower, we could go higher. I knew we were going higher from this gap here because this was a 2 hour gap that lined up the 4 hour gap, but we did get this 2 hour CISD. So I'm like, and then we pulling back up into this 4 hour gap, which I was like, maybe I should just take profit at the breaker, which is, I think we just hit the breaker. And 400 ticks is this second line I drew. So 400 ticks, 600 is the new week opening gap, which we could hit like tomorrow. Like sometimes it doesn't hit the first day. So I'm proud of myself for holding for 2.5 hours. I am a little sad I closed early. It's just one of those days where like everyone's like, well, this is why you do a trail stop. No, it's not, because one, I almost got stopped out. I'm glad I had 200 ticks. I moved it to this low instead of, it was like 200 ticks was like right in the wick. I moved it below this low. But even here, you went up. We pulled back almost 150 ticks. This little pullback I got out of on the 5 minute was 100 ticks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we'll see if it goes to 400. But it's something, and we only have, 2 more hours in the trading day. So it could still go way up there. But it's not as nice. So I think I'm going to leave the bracket the way it is for now. And maybe the rule is, like I said, to only hold for 2 hours before looking, what I've been doing is recording my TikTok shop videos while after I place this trade, and I'm recording TikTok shop videos, then going to the gym. But I might start going to the gym before I do both of these so I can knock out more videos, because I'm starting to do Amazon Flex again sometimes, so I have to do it in like an hour and 15 minutes. So it'd be better for me to knock out, and I have way more videos. 4 or 5 samples came today. So it's like so many videos I need to record. And after I get off, I don't have the energy, but I will probably do some today. But I'm proud of myself for holding 2 hours, like I said, but I would like to maybe, I don't know, hold longer. But like I said, what day was it? I think it was either Thursday. No, I think it was Thursday. Yeah, we came up for 600 ticks, and then right at 11:30, boom, we reversed. Obviously, we got the 600, but say this was just 300, and we reversed from there. You see what I'm saying? So I'm glad I looked. So maybe just don't look until the 2 hour candle print. But the 2 hour candle print here, an hour, boom, an hour, boom. So it should take like an hour. But we'll see. Or I could wait for the 4 hour candle to finish next time. Not bad. And I saw when we were here, we were at like 250. I mean, we were at $150, and I was like, I don't want to lose a bunch. I did move my stop just to this low here. This low here, which is the 15-minute low, and my entry was just below it. Yeah, so my entry was like right here. So I wound up moving it here for like a little profit, and I should just let it run from there, but we'll see. Like I said, it was like 20. It was like one right above. It was like 209 or something, or like 199. No, I think it was like 209. Yeah, 209. It was like 209. It was past the new day opening gap, and it looks like we are pushing to the breaker. So maybe I'll do a post on YouTube and show if we hit it, but it's a long hold right there. I could add a trail at like 300 to trail 150, maybe that 300 trail 150, and then at 350 trail 150, 4 trail 100, or like 3 4, because it's looking good. So let's just close for now. I got a new Ninja Trader app where I can actually see the damn chart. I had that old app and it didn't have, they made like a new app. It didn't have like an update for the old app. They just made a new app. So I'm like, okay. But yeah, we're at the breaker now. And then 400 ticks is a little bit above that. Like barely. And then 600 is up there. But we'll see if it hits these. It's looking like it is. So that's why I was like a little scared, but. And there was a fair value gap here too. That's why I drew on Ninja Trader. I drew it on the hour though. I didn't draw on the 4 hour. But here, this is the gap. I was like, at least maybe we come back and bounce this. And I think my TP was still above it a little bit. So we'll just see. At least I know what we probably printed. We probably printed like 400 ticks just now. I got in right at. I got in at. Here, this candle. Like somewhere in here. Stop loss, I wanted it there. And then. Yeah, see, the take profit is past it, so we're just going to see what we get by the end of the day. So I'm proud of myself. I'm a little disappointed in myself as well. I have a feeling 5-minute for IFEGs just suck, so I don't really like 5-minute charts for IFEGs. I should have just stayed on the 15-minute. And we bounced off the EMA. We didn't break the EMAs on here. But it's hard when you're not making that much money. You want to lock in any little profit you can get, you know. So see how the day plans out. And then I think, you know, if it happened in an hour, I think I'm going to leave the bracket the way it is. If it happened in an hour, happened in an hour. And then maybe do an auto break even at 300 ticks. So I know we're at 300 ticks. And then I can look from there. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Auto break even at 300. I like that. All right, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same recap after this. And yeah, y'all have a good one.